Good morning guys and welcome back to another vlog. So apologies if my face is a little red and if I'm talking a little weird because my lips are still frozen. I was gonna take you guys with us on our walk this morning, me and Boo, but it was so cold. I wanted to show you because it's beautiful out this morning. There's like little frosted tips on all the trees. Yeah, it's really sunny and it's clear skies, super sunny. But oftentimes in the winter, what comes with clear sunny days is cool, crisp air, and that's exactly what we got. So it's way colder than say like a cloudy day when it's snowing, but yeah, you can see by the sun there. It's super sunny. Hold on, let me come back in the shade. Okay, so I wanna show you guys the trees because it's beautiful, and I was gonna show you this morning, but I couldn't take the camera out when I was walking. It was way too cold. So I don't know if you could tell from here, probably not, but if I zoom in kind of way across the street there, oh, and you actually can see it close up on the trees right here. But anyways, it's like super frosted. It looks really cool. It's like a winter wonderland. And that was why I wanted to bring you guys with us this morning, because it was beautiful, but I had to keep my hands in my pocket. I had my hood zipped up. It's like minus 15 and then a little bit of wind. It might even be not quite minus 20, but at least minus 15 to maybe minus 18. Really cold this morning, but it's Sunday, so it's exciting. We have Tim coming over to record our weekly podcast, and he should be over in a few hours. So I'm gonna finish the other vlog and upload it, and I have some coffee. Alex just woke up. She had a really good night's sleep because the night before she couldn't fall asleep. It's good that she caught up on some sleep last night because she was lacking a few hours. But yeah, it's a nice relaxing Sunday.
Whoa. This is what I look like when I wake up?
You look so cute.
Hi. Okay, well this is what we're dealing with right now. I'm currently making myself some soup because I slept in today. I'm gonna have my leftover soup.
I was gonna say, how the hell do you have soup?
My leftover soup.
I know, I was like, what?
Yeah. We're also having soup for dinner at my parents', so there's a lot of soup today, but it's a cold winter's day, so I think it's appropriate for some soup. Where's my glass of water that I just made? Glass of water. And I slept in today because the night before I didn't sleep very much because I was editing all night. And so last night after Dan and I had a birthday celebration for his dad with his family, we got home, it was like 10 p.m. Decided to watch a movie. I passed out right away on the couch and woke up at, what was it, 8 something? Like 8:30. Finally slept. Felt real good. I think it's because I've been like eating really healthy this past week. So I don't know, I'm sleeping better. I don't really know. What did you make for breakfast? Bagel with peanut butter?
I just had a bagel with peanut butter and then I peeled some clementine.
Yum. Looks good. This is my soup. It's basically just a vegetable and bean soup with carrots and peppers, lots of spices. It's really good. I love thick soup like this.
Too much growling?
Boo, your Uncle Tim is here. Are you so happy? Are you supposed to bite him?
Is that against the rules, mister?
Yeah.
I think that's against the rules.
It's too much excitement flowing through your veins. Oh, there you go. That's your favorite.
Good sits. Good sits.
It's so happy. Oh, you gonna sit in the lap? Oh. Boo, you've done that since you were like 3 months old. You're so cute. Oh my god, he probably loves that.
Look at his
Yeah, his face. He was like, oh.
He was puffing his cheeks.
Yeah, he was like, oh my god, that felt so good.
Excuse me.
And he's like, don't stop.
Well, then don't turn around. You know you're not supposed to bite.
And don't try to bite.
You know you're not supposed to bite. There you go.
Watch that whip tail.
Whip. Oh. Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
Okay, we're getting ready.
Make sure you plug your headphones in. 2 hands would help. Also, you're randomly filming Tim's face.
Oh. Now we're ready. Hello. Oh. Whoa, it's loud. I like it. I can actually hear myself.
Hello. Boo. Hello.
That's me singing.
Where's Boo?
He went downstairs.
We are now getting ready to take some photos for our podcast Instagram account. Don't mind the mess. But we're gonna do like a few different outfits just to have things so that we can post on the Instagram if you guys want to go follow us. We ask you questions on that and we get to interact with you guys, see how you like the podcast, if you have any questions or concerns about the episodes. I kind of did a dark eye. Didn't clean it up, oh well. I like the sweater, it's from Windsor. This is what I'm wearing. Very relaxing.
All right guys, so short little update and also jump forward through time. It's now 4:30 in the evening. We are about to leave to go to Alex's parents' house for dinner. Boo just had his dinner and he did all his bathroom stuff outside. I took a hardcore nap this afternoon. I was exhausted. We were watching a movie on the couch and I was like, I am literally gonna fall asleep. So I went into the bedroom, fell asleep for like maybe an hour, woke up so groggy and out of it, but it felt really good. I feel like I really needed that just as a little refresher. Took some photos with Tim this afternoon, and now we're gonna go have a nice dinner with Alex's family and her grandmother, which I'm really excited for because it's gonna be amazing food. So I can't wait, but we're gonna leave in a few minutes. Just need a couple of snuggles with Boo before we go. And then Alex will get dressed and then we will go. Oh, look at Boo Boo.
Dad. Hi.
Hello.
What are you doing?
Making some water.
Making water.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's mixing them all.
Soda stream.
Oh, soda water. I want a glass.
Okay, here.
We also got some rockaberry pie, which was so good. How do I open this? It was strawberry rhubarb. Oh my god, this is so good. The crust on top of this. Hi.
I am so full.
Yum, look at that. It's so good.
My stomach actually hurts.
We had some stew, and my grandma made cauliflower soup. Wait, Dad, I want some of that. Oh, did you pour me a glass?
Yeah. You want some pomegranate in it?
Pomegranate, some flavoring.
Trust me,
Good.
disgusting.
Want to try it?
No.
No. No,
Just taste.
I don't like it.
You don't even know what it tastes like.
I want this. This is what I want so bad. It's the crust. Guys, if you're watching this, are you a crust person or an inside person? Morning, guys.
So it's another day and had a nice easy morning this morning. It was actually snowing, so when I took Boo for my walk, it was, well, his walk, not my walk. It was, I was covered in snow when I got home. But it's a nice morning and we're just relaxing. We're gonna go see the new Harry Potter movie, or
Fantastic
Beasts. I guess it's not really a Harry Potter movie, but we're rambling. We wanted to talk a little bit this morning about our therapy because we've talked about it a little bit, and then we got a few comments just kind of asking how, just for more info.
Yeah.
Just for more information about it and like how it's helped us.
And like why we go and...
Yeah, so we started going, it'll be 2 years in January.
Will it really?
Yeah, that we've been going almost every week. When we're away, obviously we don't. We have done some like on-call, video call sessions. Not on-call, we're not like a nurse or anything. We've done Skype call sessions before. For the most part, it's every week. Lately, it's been a little bit more spread out because it's been helping so much.
Yeah.
But we just started going because when we would get into arguments or fights, we had such a hard time diffusing those situations and communicating properly. And that's really the main reason we started going, is to kind of understand each other better.
Well, we didn't think it was gonna help in that regards. We were kind of more just like, why are we fighting so much, or like why are we arguing so much?
Yeah, and not even that we're arguing so much, is that when we would argue,
no, but it was at the time we were arguing.
It would escalate so quickly though, and that was the biggest problem, at least for me, was like it would go from like a disagreement to full fighting in 10 minutes. And it was like we didn't understand why, we didn't understand how to not make that happen and how to communicate more clearly to not make that happen.
Yeah, because it was happening often. It was just frustrating for us to like deal with, because we had, if you've been a long-time subscriber, you will know that we went through a phase where we broke up for a little bit, and it was more just to like find ourselves, and then we got back together and things were really good, and then we started arguing a lot again. And I think that's really normal in relationships. I think it's normal to argue. I've never met a couple that doesn't argue. Even more so once you start living together. Yeah. Anyways, we've been going and it's been probably the best thing we've ever done, and I would recommend for everyone, even if you're not in a relationship, I would recommend, if you have access or it's affordable, to go. Even if it's once a month. To me, therapy is like going to the gym, but for your brain. Yeah. Like it's just as much of should be a part of your health routine. You know, if you like eat really healthy and you exercise, you should also be doing something to keep your mind healthy. I don't know, I'm a big believer and I'm a big supporter of therapy. So more than just going to therapy, like I found for us, it helped with our relationship, but it also helped for us individually, because we were able to come to terms with a lot of things from our past and understand situations. And why I like couples therapy too is because I have you there. So let's say I tell a story, something that happened that upset me. He can tell it from like an unbiased perspective, because he's like, hey Alex, I think you're exaggerating that a little bit, or hey, that didn't actually happen that way. I think that's just in your head. Versus if it was just me with a therapist, I could just tell her my story from my perspective and then she tells me what to do, right? But like sometimes I don't even realize I'm reading a situation the way I am until Dan brings it up, because he's like, hey, it didn't actually happen that way, and like vice versa, we do that for each other. So I think that's really cool to have you there for. As for BPD, which is, I think that was a question.
Yeah, it was how it's helped with like how BPD affects our relationship.
You should answer this.
It's good because, especially in our situation, I don't know what everyone else's situation is. I didn't know how to handle it. Like, I'm obviously not a psychologist, I'm not a professional, so I'm there for Alex and I'm there to support, and I'm always gonna be there to support her, but I don't know what to do. I don't know how to deal with it. I don't know what to say, what to do, how to manage it. So it helped teach me like what to do to either be patient or to be firm, depending on the situation. But then also how to manage it me, because she's the one that suffers from it. I still do suffer from the repercussions of the episodes and the things, and I didn't even know how much that was affecting me at first. So it's good to kind of help me realize how much it affects me and help me deal through that, or work through that, deal with it. There might be some background noise because Boo's chewing his bone. But yeah, I don't know, it's really helped because we kind of felt lost with that stuff at first because she didn't even know what was going on. I wanted to help, but like, I felt like everything I did was wrong because if I said something more like firm, it would make it worse. If I coddled, it would make it worse. If I gave her space, it'd make it worse. Like I always felt like I was making the wrong choice and I had no idea how to deal with it. And then that was making me deal with my own emotions and I had no idea how to process it properly. So it's really helped. I think it's helped you understand your reactions to like situations and things.
Yeah. Years ago when I would see a therapist on my own, she diagnosed me as like minor bipolar disorder, but I think it makes more sense that I'm BPD, and like that wasn't really a thing back then, like at least it wasn't as well known. And it's hard because my therapist almost doesn't like the definition of BPD and diagnosing it because it's so different for everyone and there's like a huge spectrum, a scale, whatever. And she also thinks that reading online is like pretty negative when it actually isn't. So she is always like, don't read up on it online because it's just gonna tell you something that's not like necessarily true. Basically, like, it's just I have issues with like my emotions and how to deal with my emotions properly. My initial reactions to situations that happen to me, a lot of the times things are very black and white in my head with certain situations, not every situation.
But especially emotionally, like
it's very emotion based.
You feel your emotions very like extreme.
Yeah.
So it's never like a slow buildup of anger or hurt or sadness. It's like you go from a normal mood to like complete sadness or complete like rage, if you want to.
Rage, I just think of like a video game.
Yeah, no, like, but it's not actually like that.
No, but it's not bipolar because it's not like one day is up or one day is down or whatever. It's not like I don't have like super
it
highs,
can be like
super
literally
lows.
45-second bursts and accelerations and
like I like to give this example. If someone were to do something to me that like really hurt my feelings, I would like be really upset and would really affect me, versus if they did the exact same thing to Dan, he would just be like, oh, that's really annoying and you're being selfish, but like whatever, like I'm gonna do me kind of thing, you know?
And it like really affects you and really lingers with you and you don't really necessarily process it properly.
And I overthink things a lot, so if someone says like the smallest comment, I'll like think about it for days and I'll like remember it 5 days later and like still like kind of think about it, whereas Dan has already forgotten about it. But it usually has to do with if someone like hurts me. That's usually how it's triggered. So I always tell people, I'm like, just don't hurt my feelings and like it'll never be bad, which is kind of impossible because I'm sensitive.
Well, yeah, that's, I think another part of it is that things that normally wouldn't hurt most people's feelings really affect you, like small insignificant things. It's
but
like
only certain people.
Super detrimental to you, and it's like really hard for you to get over and process it. But we're learning, obviously.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're both big, not even believers, it's not to believe in it, but we always tell people like therapy is great and you should give it a shot. Sometimes it takes finding the right person. We were really lucky that the first person we met with, it was like instant connection.
I've never liked any other therapist before that I had. This is the first therapist I've had that I actually liked. So I think that's why it's working, is because, and we're just so lucky that we both liked it.
because I've met other people that have gone through 5, 6, 7 different people because they just don't connect and they don't really like the way that the discussions go. So try it out, you know, it's a lot of places have like free clinics you can sign up for.
Depending where you live.
Depending where you live. I know in Quebec definitely there's free places you can sign up for if you're really struggling.
Patient, because you can't expect to go into the first session and be like, okay, fix me. Because like that's not gonna like happen.
Let the process go and just
like we've been in it almost 2 years and we're still learning things. It's not like,
think about it physically, like how I related it to going to the gym. Like don't think that you're gonna go out on the street, jog for 20 minutes and gonna be like a superstar athlete, right? You have to like, it's almost like a lifestyle process commitment. You need to kind of let it happen and slowly get your mind into better shape. You know?
I want to go see the Harry Potter movie.
Let's go to the movie.
And guess what? I'm gonna get popcorn.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah, so we are going to see the Fantastic Beasts movie with my cousin Andreas, because my cousin him and I have had this like Harry Potter connection since he was young. I've always loved Harry Potter. No one in my family really liked it. I was the only one that read all the books. He also was the same. So we connected on that, even though he was like 5 at the time when we started going to see the movies or watching the movies together. And then I remember when the last movie came out, I went to take him to go see it and he dressed as Harry Potter because he kind of looked like him a little bit, especially at that age. I think he was like 8 or something, and he dressed full on as Harry Potter and we went to the theater and he had like a wand and everything and all the employees were loving it. And that was like one of the best memories. So I'm excited to continue the tradition and go see the Fantastic Beasts movie with him, and Dan's really excited too because he wants to see it. I really want to go see Bohemian Rhapsody again because it was so good. I've been listening to Queen nonstop and it's driving Daniel crazy. Dan, how many times have I listened to
She's a killer queen? God, it's like a million times.
Hi Boo.
In a magazine, something in a
laser beam. So we are now bundled up and headed out to the movie. I'm really excited about it. I will update you when we are done, but I'm probably gonna leave you guys in the car when we get there just because can't bring a camera into the movie theater, but we've gotta go to the mall after, so we'll bring you guys along to that. Dan. Hi.
Hi.
Hi G. Did you like the movie?
Yeah.
What about you?
Snape kills Dumbledore.
Oh my god.
Alright guys, that's going to be the end of this vlog. We're actually getting ready right now. Well, the girls are. I need to go shower, but we're going to go and take some pictures. By the girls, I mean Kyla's over. And we're taking some sister pictures for them. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below. Make sure you turn on the little bell so you don't miss our uploads. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
In this abandoned amusement park, we come to life when it turns dark. We're just carnival hearts, you and me.